Okay, so start na natin ang day 6 ng ating free UPCAT review. And as you can see, this is quadratic equations, which means nasa mathematics portion tayo. So, hello, I'm Abdul Hakim Angli, and I'm currently studying BS Biology in UPLB. I made this free reviewer para lahat tayo, lahat kayo, ay magkaroon ng fighting chance sa pagkakaram ng inyong landas patungo sa UP. So, start na tayo. Topic natin for today is quadratic equations. I-define muna natin kung ano ba ang quadratic equation. A quadratic equation is any equation where the highest exponent of the variable is 2. Unlike linear equations which describe a straight line relationship, quadratic equations can model situations with curves such as projectile motions, area problems, and certain number puzzles. Okay? So, yung mga nakikita nyo sa physics is mga quadratic equation yun. So, ayan, again, sa quadratic equation, guys, ang highest exponent of the variable is 2. Tandaan nyo yan. So, dito tayo ngayon sa standard form ng isang quadratic equation and kung ano ba yung ABC na tinatawag natin. So, ang standard form ng isang quadratic equation is ito. Ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Ang siguro nalilito kayo kung ano ba yung ABC na yan. Basically, guys, ay ang ABC na yan, mga real number yan. Bale, ito yung number na katabi nitong variable na to. Ito yung number na katabi nitong variable na to. Ito constant to. Okay? Did you get that? I hope you did. Game. So, ayun o, sabi o. Mhm. Some quadratic equations do not look standard at first. Ibig sabihin, guys, kahit hindi ganito yung itsura ng isang equation, they can still be classified as a quadratic equation. For example, ito. X squared equals 9 is still a quadratic equation kasi wala lang siyang linear term. Ayan, no? Pero as you can see, it still fits the description. See? So, ito rin, yung mga factored versions ng mga quadratic equation like this is still considered as quadratic equation. Kasi kung i-factor mo siya, once in-expand mo siya, guys, ganito yung magiging itsura niya. Ganyan yung magiging itsura niya, which means na quadratic equation siya. Okay? Okay, so ayan yung key points na diniscuss natin ngayon. And let's move on to the next part. The four methods of solving quadratic equations. Guys, i-discuss ko lang kung ano yung four methods na yon, but kaya kong ituro sa inyo kung paano, pero I don't think na ako yung best option nyo para matuto ng math. So, guys, what I would recommend is go to the GOAT himself, Organic Chemistry Tutor, and dun kayo magpaturo, guys, because hindi ko kayang super explain ang mathematics. Pero gets naman, kung gusto niyo magpaturo sa akin, then just comment down below. I'll do that. Okay? Ito. There is more than one way to find the roots. Okay, so mag-umpisa muna tayo dun sa extracting square roots method. Ito. Ayan. The extracting square roots works best when there is no linear term. I-isolate mo muna x squared. Take the square root of both sides, remembering that every positive number has both a positive and a negative square root. Guys, this is an important concept. Pagdating sa quadratic equations, dapat maalala nyo na every positive number has a positive and negative square root. Okay? Factoring, ito yon. Ito yung apat na yon. Extracting square roots, factoring, completing the square, and the quadratic formula. Ito yung quadratic formula na sinasabi natin, guys. Ito yung nakasanayan natin na ganito. Negative b plus b squared minus 4ac minus wait, is 4ac over 2a. Yan. Ngayon ang nakasanayan natin na quadratic formula. Guys, again, hindi ako yung best tutor nyo for this topic, although I can explain it to you. Pero mas best bet nyo talaga ay from organic chemistry tutor kasi sa kanya talaga ako natuto din. Ngayon, ang discuss naman natin is yung discriminant na tinatawag. The discriminant and sum and product of the roots. Ito guys, kumbaga shortcut lang siya pagdating sa topic na to. Maganda na alam mo yung discriminant para napapredict mo kung ano ba yung roots. Discuss natin. The discriminant is the expression under the radical in the chemical, in the quadratic formula. Ito yun guys, ito yung discriminant na sinasabi. Ito yan, oh. This one. Yan. It reveals the nature of the roots without requiring the equation to be fully solved. Ibig sabihin guys, nalalaman mo kung ano yung itsura ng roots, kung negative ba siya, positive ba siya, kahit hindi mo isolve yung buong equation. May mga tanong na ganyan sa entrance exam, so maganda na alam nyo to. Okay, so sinasabi dito na if the discriminant is positive, the equation has two distinct real roots. If it equals 0, the equation has one repeated real root. And if it is negative, the roots are complex, or they are not real numbers. Two more shortcuts are worth memorizing. Ito guys, the sum of the roots always equals negative b over a. Ibig sabihin ng negative b over a is ito, negative b over a. So, yung sum daw ng roots na yun, is always equal dito. And the product of the roots always equals c over a. Okay? This let you check an answer or even find both roots, sum, and product without solving the equation at all. May mga questions na ganito sa CET, so take note of this. And guys, ito yung key points na na-discuss natin. And may analogy rin dito as well as an example. So, screenshot nyo lang yan kung gusto nyong matuto pa. And may practice problems din tayo dito. May answer key na rin. So, guys, kung gusto nyo tong reviewer na to, then kindly DM me in my TikTok account para mabigyan ko kayo ng way kung paano ba makuha to. Okay, guys, yun lang for today's mathematics topic. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!